Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we will be concluding our look at the Gravity Builder, the KO Gravity Builder by Weijing, and we will, well, I say that, I don't intend to do a separate video for the combined mode. I'll probably just squeeze it all in here, so yeah. This is Longhaul, yellow version, and let's see here, in this mode, he's measuring in at, if we just count the truck, about 6 inches. If we count the tailpipe, and I know it looks weird, but for me it's lined up right. If we count the tailpipe, it's about 6.5. Excuse me. Width-wise, I'd say that's the biggest part. Let's call it 4 inches to be safe. Height-wise, got to kind of eyeball it a little bit. Let's say 3 1/4, about right there. Okay. Yeah, I'll be sure to throw in a picture of all of them about right here. And yeah, it does roll, sort of. So this is a separate piece that goes onto. This is the Devastator wing. It just comes off and on, and you can see it's just purple plastic. Excuse me. These things move up and down just a little bit. Well, I guess you can move them up all the way if you really wanted to. I didn't know they could do that. This here is on a ball joint, these two things, so yeah, you can move them in, out, off, you know, pretty much whatever you want to do with them. Excuse me, this thing right here comes in and out, and I kept thinking this moved, but I guess maybe not. And then you've got the Weijing symbol right there. So yeah, alright, I suppose the next thing to do here is going to be transform it into robot mode. So yeah, first thing we do is we come back here and undo the gun, and the gun is just a single cast piece here. I'm sorry, I said single cast piece. It is not a single cast piece, it is a double cast piece, and it'll bend like that if you need it to. Although I'm not really sure why, because it fits in there like that. But I digress. Yeah, it's decent enough. Got a lot of hollow in it, but it happens. Come here and lift the feet up from this end right here, and disconnect it right here. This should allow you to, at least in theory, pull your legs down here. Excuse me. And right here are your combiner pegs, so just be mindful. Go ahead and flip those down. They're on a relatively soft ratchet, so just be mindful. Okay, the tires are going to come in. That swings around like that. Tire comes in. This swings around like this. The foot comes down on that hinge, and it's got a heel spur right here. So bring the foot down, pull out the heel spur, and that kind of represents him. Bring these in so that, oops, so that he has a much smaller crotch plate than Devastator or Gravity Builder. Or what are we going to call this guy? I guess we're going to call him by his proper title, which would be Gravity Builder. Okay, we can also bring this down. Can we bring it in? Nope, just down. So yeah, we'll just leave it out. Push this in as far as it'll go, push that one in as far as it'll go, and that'll make his crotch plate right there. As you can see, his feet aren't the greatest creation that they've ever made. I keep thinking he's got a piece right there. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Okay, so for purposes of the rest of this review, this does not come off. Actually, why don't we rotate these around like this? I think they're supposed to be that way anyway. Okay, and that will give him a much better heel spur. Pardon me. And we can make things work from that. Now, pardon me. This is going to come loose. This is going to separate from there. That's where his arms are, folks. I know you can't tell yet, but he's got arms right there. Go ahead and see if you can get the hand out here, which is easier said than actually accomplished. Open this up and get in there with your little tool, pull that out. We'll adjust that as needed here in a little bit. This is going to come down on that hinge. These will come out. This will come down. Where's his head? I don't remember. It's in here somewhere, isn't it? Yep. Open this up. Open up Longhaul's head here. And you can see the light piping through there. I mean, he's got wicked light piping, so I mean, that's something, right? Rotate the arm around so that that closes the way it's supposed to. Let's see, this is supposed to come down and around, isn't it? I think maybe. I think so. Alright, pull that out. Down and around. Oh, we gotta rotate our fists around. Let's see here. Does this stay up? It can. It can also come down to right there. What do the directions show? It shows it coming up. That's as far as it goes. Okay, so on the picture here, it shows that staying up. So, for purposes of us right here, why don't we kind of have it up as well? And there we go. Of course, it completely kills the light piping, but I don't guess I'm supposed to know that. And here's Longhaul. I mean, he's in his robot mode. It's okay. It measures in at... Let's go to the head. And let's stand him up straight here. Fits to where we can. Okay, oh, not quite that straight. To the head, we're looking at maybe 7 inches, shoulder to shoulder, because we got the tires here. We're looking at right about 5 inches. Depth-wise, probably... I have to eyeball this thing. Let's call it 2.5 inches. Okay. He can hold his weapon. It's just that's on a hinge and makes it a little bit difficult. Excuse me. Pardon me. So yes, he can hold his weapon, no problem. This thing can go back on top here if you so desire, and you can give him that look if you want. Yay for that look. Alright. What do you say we do the pictures now? So, articulation, this moves up and down. This goes all the way around. We do have some really nice light piping in here, if you all can see, but because of the because of this, it'll close it down. But yeah, he's got some really nice light piping there. We got a little translucent right here, some translucent right here and here, as you can see. We have a waist swivel, which is just fine. The arms could rotate all the way around, They can come up this far. Pardon me. So he can definitely go whee. Okay. The hip flaps there. He has an elbow bend of 90 degrees, maybe just a tinge better, and the wrist articulates back and forth, rolls back and forth. Okay. Now, the hips are on friction. They go that far back. You can get this out of the way, and it'll only, even with it out of the way, it's not going to go all the way. That's about as far as you can realistically get it. Out to the side. Yeah, Chinese, no problem. Knees, bend that far without any trouble. And you have a thigh swivel right here, undoubtedly on a mushroom peg. I just can't see it, it's hidden. The feet are on this hinge ball joint, so you get a fake toe up and down, and a little bit of a rocker. Can y'all see that? A little bit. Now, I would imagine you could get more, but I mean, it rotates all the way around, but yeah, you can up, down. Okay. So, I imagine the next thing we will need to do is put him in combine mode. So to transform a long haul here into truck mode, let's see, the first thing we need to do is move these in like this. Then we need to open up the, is that right? Yeah. We need to unpeg this from both sides and open up these arms. I guess we can go ahead and take this off now. I'm not 100% sure we have to, but we're going to anyway. Unpeg that and move these out of the way so that this can come down like this. Okay. Now, we need to come back here, and we need to open this up so that we can have access to the connector ports here. We need those. So open this up, flip out the connector ports like this, pull it down, shut that up. Now this this whole thing here, don't destroy it, actually comes apart so that you can swing these hips out. He says, trying to demonstrate properly. Okay, alright. Let's see here. Get it right short. You only get one chance to not mess this up. Lift that up. Rotate this around. This will rotate and come down like this. You can put this one back on because it needs to be on. Rotate around and down. This will come up like this right here. These will go in. That will rotate around. These go in, he says. And they plug in right here on both legs. This one is, and always has been, far stiffer than its counterpart, and I am relatively certain at some point I'm going to break that, so that is a concern of mine. But what do you do, you know? I suppose this comes up and into this channel right here to lock into place like that. Now there are pins right here and ports right there that lock in the crotch here, and if it's not fully locked in, it won't do what you want it to. So you got to kind of get it like that. Now, as far as the arms go, this comes down like this. These arms here have a port and a pin and a port. So they come around and they plug in to that port right there, making it nice and solid. Then this comes in and locks in place like that. It comes over, comes in, locks into place, and that comes down, and that's Longhaul in his torso mode? Yeah, let's call it torso mode. Okay, now there are slots and things that you can, you see them right here? Can you see those little slots for those indentions right there? And they're supposed to just kind of sit right there into those. Alright. That is Longhaul in his torso mode. This will come in here in a minute when we get Hook. This guy. When we get Hook hooked up. And let's see, this weapon right here needs to have a home somewhere, and I don't remember specifically where it goes at this point. You can always put it in one of these. Excuse me, just, you know, to keep it so that it's not, you know, in the way. Maybe this is where the folding aspect comes in. Maybe it's supposed to go back in here somewhere, but I don't see how it could do that. The directions have it pinned in here some way or another. Oh, it has it going like this, kind of like a puzzle piece. Alright, I learned something new today. Yeah, they probably should have done this a different way. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm going to do mine like this. I think this is a kid-friendly show, so we're going to put it in right here, providing it'll fit there. Doesn't want to fit that way, and it's not going to fit like that. Okay, folks, you see me struggling with it. Maybe you can recognize there's an issue here. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright. Daggone it. Alright, I'll fight with this until I get it in where it's supposed to go. And then we will... there we go. Take a look at it and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into with a combined mode. Yeah, I like that better. I do. Alright. So, so let me think here. I do have the sticker set for this. I got it right here. So the rest of these have all been stickered up, but this one hasn't. Maybe we should hold off and do a combined video on the sticker set. I think that's what I'm going to do. So from this perspective, we're done here with Longhaul. So this is Tom. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the Be careful where you point that finger. Look, Nemesis, what brings you on the screen? Well, you know I wasn't on this review, and damn it, quit touching me. Ah, sorry. Quit it. Well, this is the last video for these guys, so other than me putting on stickers, so yay, stickers. Will you get off the screen now? Damn it. I go. But you're always watching? Damn it, that's my line. Ah! I'll see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Vitamin John will make you strong enough to defeat even Megatron. Maybe even Omega Supreme. Are you still trying to peddle this crap to the Constructicons? Can't you tell they're yellow? Ha 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 ha. I made a joke. I think he needs this line. Damn it! Spinster!
It's just so hard, Doctor. After 3 million years, I suppose it's normal. But
Yes, go on.
the tailpipe emissions, they've become so bad, he's not allowed to transform in the house.
This is a pretty common issue with bots in their mid-3 millions. Fortunately, there is a remedy.
What is it, Doctor? I'll pay any price.
Why, Vitaminogen.
Is your partner complaining about your emissions? Do you backfire with no warning? Do your friends avoid you with stupid excuses you know are fake? Then try Vitamin John today. Try our 3-week starter pack, guaranteed to rid you of your emission problems or your money back. What do you have to lose except your stinky emissions?
It's amazing, Doctor. He's like a young bot of 2 million. And we owe it all to Vitaminogen. Yippee!
Wow.
Vitamin John, operators are standing by. Go now!